secret ingredient. What is it? Hit it. Yeah, there's secrets to this madness. That's why some people work out all the time. Some people don't. Today we're gonna learn exactly what that is. Oh yeah. Welcome to a fresh new episode of the Fitness Avengers, where we fight fat, frustration, and fitness fakes. I'm your host, master trainer and author Tony Arreola from TotalBodyProject.com on a personal mission to simplify fitness for you. Coming at you every Monday night at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard on Facebook and YouTube live. Woo! Feeling a lot better. I think I finally recovered from Vegas. It only took me a week. God, that was rough. That was a rough go. You get to the gym, you look around, you're pumped up, you're excited, but where the heck do you start? Do you know what to do? What's the most important thing? That's exactly what we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about how to master consistency, whether to schedule or not to schedule, how to measure progress, and the secret ingredient to exercise. I think that secret alone, last year I think I worked out, I don't know, maybe 400 or 500 hours. But in the last 20 years, I don't know, maybe 15, 20, 25,000, somewhere in that range. I worked out a lot. That's for sure. So my goal today is to teach you the secrets so that way you can work out all the time. Because, as much as I love the gym empty, and it was empty again today, I would much rather have people in shape. Wouldn't you agree? It'd be a much more fun world if everybody walked around happy, healthy, high-fiving each other versus sick, lazy, sad, upset, angry, frustrated, depressed, anxious, worried. If we all just were happy and healthy, the world would be a better place. And that's what we're trying to do today. Our asset trainer is, I have a knee injury. What can I or should I do? Good question. Definitely have dealt with a lot of knee injuries, so we'll help you with that. Comment if you're watching live. If you're watching the replay, hit live fit, get me skinny to get a free copy of The Secrets of the Skinny Guide, or we'll invite you to a coaching call where we figure out exactly what you need to do to make sure that exercise sticks. Thank you to our sponsors, Covathlon. Yes, the summer series is on. The final series, the final race is this Thursday night. And I'm actually in the points, guys. Could get second in my group. Just pretty good. I'm pretty pumped about that. As a up-and-coming swimmer, a known runner, I'm really excited to get out there and compete for the final race of the year. Let's get it straight, guys. Exercise sucks. If I can get you to your goal, get you to feel and look amazing without exercise, promise I would do it. Because I know if I hate working out and you must hate working out, that's why nobody goes. That's why 24-hour fitness and all these other gyms make so much money, because they sell you a dream, but you still have to go to the gym and do the work. And that's where it sucks. That's where it gets into trouble. But after today's show, I'm going to tell you what you need to do so that exercise doesn't suck anymore, so that you can do it consistently, and so that you can build an exercise program that lasts. Woo! All right, love. Amen to that. Amen to that. So let's start by thinking about what is exercise? And not exercise in the conventional sense. When people hire me, they think, they need to do some weights, they need to do curls, they need to do lunges, squats, but they're missing a huge part, that any and all movement counts. That's right. Dancing, stepping, playing, chasing your puppy around, being active, playing with your kids, jumping rope. Yes, weight training, body weight, yoga, meditation, Tai Chi. You can do videos, TRX, body weight, pull-ups. Yeah. So many ways to exercise and so many benefits with exercise. But you have to keep in mind that exercise is just movement. It's just movement. So start thinking about that. Don't think of this. If you hate going to the gym, don't go to the gym. It sucks. You hate it. You don't like it. You're being judged. And the reason you feel like you're being judged is because you are. People are staring at you. They're wondering. First, they're upset that you're in their gym because you're taking up their space. Second, they wonder when you're gonna quit so they can go back to their old routine. It's true. I've done it. I see it all the time. Especially people that go to the gym a lot, because there's only a small segment of the population that actually goes to the gym consistently. So we want to get you thinking about exercise not as the place that you go and it sucks, right? We want to start changing that paradigm and to start thinking about it in a whole different light. So stop asking what you should do. Okay? Stop asking me, stop asking other trainers, stop asking everybody what you should do for your love handles, what you should do for your abs or for your butt or for your legs or for your bat wings. Stop asking what. Okay? That's the first thing you do. You need to change that and start thinking about why you're doing it. Why do you want the exercise in it? Because it's going to provide health, it's going to provide longevity, it's going to strengthen your bones, strengthen the muscle tissue. It is going to help you aesthetically. You're going to look better. You're going to feel better. You're going to perform better. All these different things happen as a benefit of exercise. But you need to stop worrying about making it too complicated when you're starting. Don't worry about the actual weight, the repetitions, the tempo, the breathing period, periodization, stacking, hit, high intensity, low heart rate. Like, that stuff's just noise, guys. It's noise. It's going to confuse you. And ultimately, it doesn't matter. And that's not why you quit going. You quit going because it sucks, because it's boring, because you didn't like it. So stop thinking that it's something that you have to do. Think of exercise as something that you get to do for your body so you can sleep better, you can perform better, you can look better. And think of how the exercise aligns with who you want to be in life. A big part of my coaching programs, we talk about values, goals, and identity. Who are you at your core? Are you a healthy person? A healthy person works out. Are you a fit person? A fit person does their exercise. Are you an active person? An active person gets their steps. Who are you at your core? And that will be your North Star, your guiding compass as you continue all the way to the fit side. And remember that when you're exercising, when you're doing anything, people fail not because they don't do like the exact right amount of bench presses or dumbbells. They fail because they're not consistent, because they stop. That's why they fail. Whether you're riding your bike, whether you're getting your steps, whatever, taking the stairs, people fail because of they're not consistent. So think about consistency a lot more than you think about what you're actually doing. Start small, right? What can you do every day? I tell my clients this all the time, especially my online coaching clients. What can you do every day? Show up and be successful and feel good about those wins, whether it be getting your steps. One of my clients, her goal is only to dance for like 5 minutes. Dance 5 minutes, get up, shake your booty, start moving around. And garden's another form of exercise. That counts. Get on the bike 20 minutes. That counts. What can you do small, consistently over time that leads to results? Because you want to think of, not exercise is not something that you're going to do and then you're finished. Okay. With your health, sadly, like showers, this stuff consistency matters a lot more, and you're never ever going to finish. You're just not going to wake up one day and like, oh man, now I'm in shape. Great. No, it's just not going to happen. It takes time. You build habits, and this is a lifestyle. So you got to think long term. So no more days and weeks or when can I stop? Think months and years. Can I keep this up in a year, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years? Because once you can keep it up, my longest client's with me for 18 years. Can you keep it up for 18 years? Because that's where the magic happens, because that's where consistency happens. And that's where you can see like huge transformative changes that you've never seen in your life. Emoji party. Dun, 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 dun. Woo! If you're watching live, say hello. If you're watching on YouTube, get the little thumbs up. If you're one of my ghosts, hola Nina. Nina says hello. Woo! woo. I get to meet some of my co-hosts sometimes, like my dentist, Dr. Ash, who said, I see your little woo, 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 woo. Thank you, Dr. Ash. And thank you to everybody who's supporting the show. I love helping you, and I hope that I can shine some light into everything that you're doing, because we all deserve to be fit, healthy. And I feel like if we learn the right principles, then we can all share in that success. Go, Nina, go. Woo! It looks like we got a thumbs up from our YouTubers. All right, YouTubers, stay on there. All right. So now we're talking about wins in exercise, and you want to think of progress over perfection, because perfection can stop you from pursuing a lot of things, especially in fitness. When people miss 1 or 2 days, or maybe they slip up on a meal, or they didn't get their steps, they tend to throw everything away and be like, oh, I failed. It's either all or nothing. The perfection principle is it's operating on its worst. It's really crippling us from success. But you want to switch that. You want to think about focusing on tiny improvements, focus on small wins, because home runs are not going to work for you. Home runs have never worked for anybody in all my coaching and all the time I've been doing this. Whether someone's trying to lose 100 pounds or 10 pounds, it never happens in one home run. It always happens by learning, by gradual improvements, by thinking of your journey as your own personal journey and working on this continuum and getting a little bit better every day, a little bit better every day. Because the only person you should be comparing yourself is who you were yesterday, last week, last month, and last year. And as you keep building your evolutions, you keep moving in that direction, you're going to progress. And that's what you're looking for, because ultimately it's impossible to stop somebody who never gives up, right? It's going to blow up. It's going to be awesome. Now, should you schedule workouts or should you not schedule workouts? I mean, that's a pretty hot debate. If you have the time where you're managing the stress, you're getting adequate amount of sleep, your schedule is somewhat normal, and you can schedule the exercise, then definitely, yes, go for it. Schedule it Monday, Wednesday, 7 a.m., 6 a.m., 8 a.m. Make a date with yourself. Make sure that you schedule it in there. If, however, your schedule's erratic, it changes all the time, there's really no time for you to get to the exercise, that's okay. Just fit in some movement steps. You stand up, you take the stairs, you park further away. You take the stairs and you take them up fast. You play with the kids. You play with the dog. That stuff counts. Don't think that exercise has to be this complex thing that you do in the gym and it has to be push, rep, count. No. And thinking like that is what got you in that mess. We want you to think about just movement in general. Then once you start getting a lot of you're consistently hitting the steps and you're consistently making the time for sleep and the nutrition and you're getting everything, then you can start putting in first 30 minutes, then maybe 45, then maybe an hour to start blocking out exercise time. But you're not going to go from not working out at all to exactly these days. That's just going to set you up for failure. It's hard to make that big of a jump. So you want to think of managing stress, managing your daily habits. All these things are like the building blocks, and then exercise is more towards the top. But if you start to try to build your pyramid from the top, it's going to be very difficult, almost impossible. It's a big reason why people fail. So build the foundation first, and then as you start getting wins, then you can start dripping in the exercise. Then you can maybe make time to go to the gym. And now, drum roll, please. I think Kona was in here trying to hear what they say. I'm getting married in a couple weeks, so we're pretty happy team over here. The secret ingredient is. Wait, my mic cut off. Can you guys hear me? The secret ingredient for consistent, everlasting exercise is fun. Yes. You got to have fun. Much like today's show, much like life, you have to enjoy your exercise. And if you hate it, it sucks. You're not going to do it. It's not going to happen. And pretending you like it and it still sucks is lying to yourself. So find something that you like. If you like working with a trainer, work with a trainer. If you like dancing Zumba with your friend, dance Zumba with your friend. If you like playing with your kids, play with your kids. If you like throwing the football around, hitting the baseball around, whatever that you love to do, riding the Peloton, anything that you love to get you to move, keep doing that and do that consistently. And like I said, as you build, then you can start sprinkling in some resistance training, maybe some meditation, some corrective exercise, cardio sessions. Maybe you can start, once you get that down, then maybe we start thinking about races, 5Ks, triathlons, Ironmans, things like that. But the secret ingredient is fun. So when you think about the last time you quit exercising, chances are it wasn't fun for you and you stopped coming. Now we got our Ask the Trainer is, what about my injured knee? And injuries suck. First of all, I'm sorry about your knee. Injuries can be debilitating, and not just because you can't work out, but what I found, especially after I broke my wrist, was that mentally, if you can't work out, you don't get those endorphins of movement. It's harder to sleep without consistent exercise. So all those things tend to spill over. So what you want to think about with an injury, or any type of injury for that matter, is what can you do that will still give you that movement? So, give you some movement. So if you can't, move your knee because it hurts, can you swim? Maybe if you can't swim, you don't have access to a pool, can you just do upper body? Can you do arms? I know when I broke my wrist, I was just doing my curls with my left arm because my right hand was messed up. So think about not how this is going to stop you, but despite these obstacles, how will you overcome it? And all you need to do is move. Maybe you can't do any weights at all. Okay, maybe can you do the bike? No, I can't do the bike. Okay, what about crunches? Maybe you can do crunches. Maybe you can do planks. Figure it out. But as long as you do something, you're going to be that much further ahead than anybody else. Plus, most of the changes with your health come from diet, come from hydration, comes from proper sleep. It comes from the right mindset, comes from vitamins. Those things matter a lot more than actual physical exercise. And I'll just give it up to the client spotlight, Mr. Lucky, who braved the waters up north and did the Escape from Alcatraz triathlon, which is, I believe, a 1.5 mile, 1.5K swim, 18Ks on the bike, and then a 10K run. So congrats. 18 miles, I think, on the bike. Congrats to Lucky. Lucky, when we started, had trouble just swimming across the pool. And now he was able to, through hard work, training, and really overcoming some mental blocks when it came down to ocean swimming, is he actually jumped off a boat and swam to shore a mile and a half, which is pretty incredible. And Lucky, I just want to commend you for your effort. You've worked hard, and what I love about your effort is the example and the role model that you're providing for your kids and for your wife. Because anytime you attempt to accomplish something incredible, something that's out of your comfort zone, it really stretches you, it pushes you. But what matters most is the ones that you love most watching you persevere in spite of those fears, in spite of those obstacles. And open water swimming was scary, but you conquered that demon. You came home. You brought the hardware home, man. And I'm super proud of you, Lucky. Congratulations, my man. Nina says, awesome job. Woo! Very proud of Lucky. Look at him, all smiling. And he didn't drown. It's always good when you don't drown. It's always good when you don't drown. If you hadn't had a chance yet, hit the Live Fit and join our Fitness Avengers group. We're now over 180 strong as we've grown. Started before the pandemic and are growing our way back, bringing everybody back to life. Hopefully we don't have to go back and barricade ourselves again. God, not another barricade. At first, I only had one pandemic. I feel like now I've been like in 3 pandemics. But hopefully, cross your fingers, we can hold it together for 2 weeks. Let me get married. Let me escape to Cabo. And then the whole world can fall apart. All right, but if you haven't yet, hit Live Fit, and then I will jump on you and invite you into our group. Please like and share, especially with someone who needs this. For all the people that have failed through this exercise stuff, right? So many friends that we have that started working out and then tell you a story. Yeah, but this happened, or yeah, but it just wasn't for me. And oh yeah, man, right? Eventually, we got to grow kind of tired of those excuses, and we got to figure out like, okay, like if we haven't figured it out, we got to find the answers because you have to exercise. That's just part of life. Part of you being a good human in good health is that you have to move your body, and so you can't get around this thing. So you might as well figure out how to do this thing right. Tune in next week. Next week we got a really good show on hunger and thirst. I'm actually reading a whole book on water. Oh man, it's gonna be good. Again, my name's Tony Arreola, NASM Master Trainer and author. I'm working on the version 3 of Get Me Skinny, which is super powerful. It's 7 years and 4 certifications and a couple of thousand iterations of coaching later. I found a slightly different formula that I think you will find super valuable. Thank you, Nina. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you guys for your support on the show. It really means the world to me. I love you. You are the reason I exist. It's my passion to help bring health and happiness into your life. And it's time to live your life fit. Woo! Take it away, Courtney, or my bride to be. Almost time.
Thank you for watching the Fitness Avenger live show. If you like the show, make sure to like it and share.
She's not a
Please join us next week on Facebook Live. This week's show is brought to you by our close friends at Total Body Project.
12 more days.
Visit TotalBodyProject.com for more info.
Bachelor parties were rough. All right, guys. Bye. See you next week. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye.